Rogue Company shows off brand new gameplay, and Destiny 2 Beyond Light has been delayed. All that and more. My name's Ethos, and this is Free to Play Weekly. First off in the news this week, it looks like the wait for Nexon's next MMO, V4, is almost over. The launch teaser was posted on the game's Facebook page late last week with the text V4 Global Launch D6. It included links for players looking to pre-register for the game as well. Between the D6 and the image of the big 6 on it, we're guessing that's how long players have left to wait, meaning the game will launch on July 23rd. Unfortunately, the post doesn't provide any other information, leaving players with several questions about how things are going to work. Hopefully more details will be revealed in the next few days. If you've been wondering what a complete match of Rogue Company looks like now that the game has gone into closed beta, First Watch Games has posted a video of a 15-minute match that lays it all out for you. If you weren't aware by now, it follows the traditional attacker-defender mechanic that was pioneered by Counter-Strike Global Offensive and more recently Valorant. Naturally, the video game comes with a alpha footage not final disclaimer, but it should give you a basic idea of how all the matches will progress. Each round took about 1.5 to 2 minutes to complete, with all the pre-match gear buying figured in. The match was a bit lopsided and so probably on the short side, so you probably want to expect a bit more competitive match to last closer to 20 to 25 minutes. You can learn more about the game and sign up for the alpha and even check out the game now that it's entered closed beta on the Rogue Company website. Changes came to Hyperscape last week in the form of a patch from Ubisoft. And since the game is set in a virtual world, is it Ubisoft that makes the changes, or is it the in-game company Prisma Dimensions that makes the patches for the game? Anyways, long story short, the Salva and the Komodo, both explosive weapons, have had their splash damage and radius mitigated somewhat, so it requires more skill in aiming than the carpet bombing strategy that has been far too effective while indoors. And the Hexfire also had a bug that made it way too efficient with controllers in certain cases, so that's been addressed as well. On the hack side, the Mine, Wall, Armor, Slam, and Shockwave have all received slight nerfs, while Reveal got a buff in terms of both its detection range and radius. And if you've been hanging out in those collapse sectors for a very long time using healing to heal yourself up, it looks like they've addressed that issue as well, making it a bit tougher as the damage has been ramped up. You can read more about this update and all the other additional changes and bug fixes on the Hyperscape official website. Destiny waits for no one, but everyone will have to wait a little longer for Destiny 2 Beyond Light. The next expansion for Bungie's MMO shooter was originally scheduled for September 22nd, but it's now been pushed all the way back to November the 10th, as revealed in a blog post last week. Citing the global pandemic as a challenge in offering hurdles to the development process, Bungie said that it's taking extra time to ensure Beyond Light is the coolest, most entertaining expansion they can possibly make for their fans. The decision to delay things is what is best for the game and the powerful story to tell and incredible new features that will be included in the expansion. Bungie plans to reveal more about the expansion in the coming weeks, and that this delay means that for Season of Arrivals, which now extends to November the 10th. And finally, when Epic Games halted development on its third-person 3D MOBA Paragon and made its assets available for the other games to use, we didn't think that the concept would take off, but clearly that's not the case, as there's been a couple of brand new Paragon-like games that have surfaced in the recent couple of years. One of them recently is Fault, which is being developed by Strange Matter Studios, and it aims to be a competitive-worthy MOBA with action-packed and competitive play. The map of the game draws inspiration largely from the monolith build of Paragon, but with more options of pathing when traversing the map. Itemization comes in the form of an in-game store that is open at all times, and an aspect fusion system is a combination of Paragon's affinity system and runes from League of Legends. Fault hit Steam last Friday, July the 17th, and early access came with a price, but Strange Matter says that it plans to lower the cost of access as the testing period progresses, going full free-to-play by launch with additional monetization coming through voice packs, announcer packs, and HUD skins. You can learn more about the game on its website or check out its Steam page. And that moves us to the question of the week. With the announcement of Fault now entering into early access and other Paragon-like games entering into early access very soon, let me know in the comment section below if you were a fan of Paragon when it was alive and kicking by Epic Games. Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Are you looking forward to these new types of games and to filling that nostalgic little patch that's been missing since the game went offline? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And that's it for this week's Free to Play Weekly. Don't forget to check out mmobomb.com for giveaways and the latest news. My name is Ethos, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, everyone.